Good morning, students. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the BoS Studies Academic Success at CA exams for CA Foundation students. Myself, Dr. N.V. Ravi, Faculty BoS Studies. Today's topic is how to attempt this CA Foundation examinations, and which is coming in next month actually. And today's topic is paper 3, Quantitative Aptitude. And let us come to the topic wise and chapter wise also, and what are the problems and what are the kind of questions may be asked in the examinations are also. Dear students, you all know very well also, this paper is a 100% analysis and application based paper also be, and 100% analysis and application based paper. So you should be very clear in conceptual concepts wise, as well as the application aspects also be how it can be used, the quantitative aptitude in various aspects like mathematics, logical reasoning, and statistics also be. This is a objective type of questions, and inside multiple choice questions are there, and 4 options are there. Among that, you have to choose the one correct answer also be, and there is a negative marking of 0.25, and examination duration is 2 hours only actually. There is no reading time also be here for this paper. Please carefully read the questions, and before that you should be practice well, and then only you can be attempt very well. And for that we will give the some suggestions, and if you have any doubts or also you can feel free to ask here. We are here to guide you, and this is the basic general tips and regarding the examination will also be. And you all know very well, this question paper contains 100 questions, out of which business mathematics part is 40 questions are there, and logical reasoning 20 marks are there, and statistics part is 40 marks are there. There are 40 marks for statistics, 20 marks for logical reasoning, and for business mathematics part 40 marks are there. And this is 100% analysis the application based question paper also be. Don't forget that your strength is the yourself only. You never forget your goals and keep your mind on them actually. Please keep on your goals only, concentrate on your goals only. When your mind is fully focused on your task, you will be sure to succeed in the examination also be. This the with these initial words, I will be continue the section also be. And to succeed in this examination, focus on practicing a variety of questions are also be, revising key concepts, and managing your time efficiently. Regular revision, mock tests will help build your confidence and improve your ability to handle exam pressure also be. These are the basic things I would like to guide, and further we move into the slides like various concepts like what are the chapter wise weightage are also be given, and before that believe in yourself, achieve your dreams. That is the purpose of your thing, and some of the important steps are also be. We have the 3 categories of the subjects are there inside the quantitative aptitude also be. One is the mathematics part, and other is statistics, and the last one is the logical reasoning also be. If you look at the basics mathematics part, the logical reasoning and mathematics combined together, 60 marks weightage is there, statistics is there. Whereas the formulas is concerned, ratio and proportions, indices, logarithms, and quadratic equations, and mathematics of finance, time value of money, next permutation and combinations, sequence and series, and sets, functions, relations, limits, and continuity functions are also there. Apart from that, differential and integral calculus, for that, only that basic simple algebraic functions are there, and for that you have to just understand the what are the algebraic functions which are to be used in the economics and finance applications are also where like marginal cost, marginal revenue, and a total cost, total revenue. Total means it's a kind of area related kind of things which is applied basically by using the integral calculus also be. Practice regularly. All kind of questions are also. I had already requested in the several sections are also. If you don't understand the question also be, you try to concentrate on the live virtual classes as well as the that questions that kind of sessions will be definitely helpful to you to make you to understand the how how the sums can be solved with the examples are also be. This has been taught in the last live sections are also be. And since this is a 100 marks objective MCQ based question paper, time management is also be very important. We have very that means in 2 hours you have to complete the 100 marks questions also. And before um, entering to the examination also be, you have the topics like prioritize the like what are the topics that you have to be focused, and you can be complete quickly also be, that will be definitely helpful to you also be. uh, and suppose statistics part is very simple and easy, and you can focus on the topics that you can able to complete quickly. That will helpful to you some other talk concepts or topics which may be lengthy. You feel that will be you will be save the time also be. Some concepts in statistics also be you can be able to answer very quickly. Choose the such kind of prior topics and very quickly, and definitely statistics topics will be useful, and to for you can start, you can apply first. That will be save the time also be, that will helpful for the other topics are also be to attempt the questions also. And learn shortcut tricks in especially in some cases like APGP related questions are also. And revise regularly and check your answers are also. And as far as the latest updated study materials that you can follow, and watch regularly ICAI online live sections, mentoring sessions are also. Stay positive and manage stress also be. You be cool and don't tension on that part also be. And these are the basic steps I would like to suggest for the examination also. And further, um, you all know the this is a structure of the examination. What is the structure of the examination also? I had already discussed this is a 100 marks question paper and 1 mark each. Each question should be our 4 choices, out of which one should be you have to choose the correct answer also be. And is there any wrong or negative marking in CA Foundation? There is a negative marking only for paper 3 and paper 4. There will be a deduction of 1/4 mark for each wrong, incorrect response. Multiple darkened circles will be treated as wrong responses in these two papers are also. You cannot darken more circles are also be. And what is the duration of the examination means? The duration of the examination is of 2 hours only. What is the section? What is the section weightage of the persons? Already we have discussed 40 marks for business mathematics, 20 marks for logical reasoning, and 40 questions for the statistics part also be. And anybody wish to ask any question? Mr. Akshit, you wish to say something? Yeah, I move further. And some other students may ask generally questions are also, is there calculator is asked in the examination also. Use of calculator is allowed. Candidates will be allowed to use battery operated portable calculator. There is examination guidelines also for this. 6 functions and 12 digits and up to 2 memories at this calculator will be allowed, and the scientific calculators are not allowed in the examination. Previous uh, type of question papers are also be now the last time examinations onward. The object is available in our website also be for these papers are there. And general guidelines. And please see the any kind of things actually maybe in case of questions or clarity, ambiguity, yes, that kind of things will be taken care of the by the in case of mistakes are also be that kind of things will be identified and mistakes would be favor that would be committee would be decided also. And the questions paper should be balanced covering of entire syllabus are also be there actually chapter wise are also be. And with regards to that, actually, the question paper I had already mentioned that, and already no advanced reading time is there. And if you look at the earlier kind of that students, I would like to guide something uh, like if you see the April edition of the students journal also, there is a roadmap to success are also be there. Please read this actually. And after that, a September edition is also there. The subject specific preparation and the examination tips are also there. And May 25 students journal also be there. And in that also be kind of uh, subject wise tips are also be available. Above all, actually, and Sarans is also be a good material which has written in a simple and easy crispy manner also be, and so it will be helpful while some answers are also be given in the chapter wise, let's say as ratio and proportions, and many chapters questions are important questions are also be, even study material questions are also be covered in this material also be. Just if you other thing also be, you can practice the even in the examination also be like a resources cdn.ica.org 86521 exam. There is a like the OMR sheet format has also be there that you can download it. You can see that where how can you practice and also be that can be helpful to you also be. These are the important tips I would like to give. And further, you know very well this is a quantitative aptitude is a 100 marks 100% application based paper also be, and this is a first part also mathematics is covered like purely numerical based. The syllabus includes some of them are chapters have been 12th standard, thus providing an advantage students who are not from the math related background also be manage. However, it is recommended to very well prepare with the other two sections are also be. And next one is a logical reasoning part. In that, you know, the logical reasoning part, there are 4 chapters are there. In that number series, odd man out, coding and decoding, seating arrangements, direction sense test, and blood relations are there. 4 chapters are there. 4 chapters having the 5 marks, that is 20 marks are there. Next one is the statistics part. And basically, the statistics part here covers the chapters of common with 12th class syllabus. Also, most of the uh, syllabus covered in the CBSE as well as the if you look at the CBSE syllabus like applied mathematics syllabus that covers the overall the statistics part, logical reasoning as well as the business mathematics applications are also be there. Mr. Archit, I had seen your question. Actually, if you send me my that in the question I had seen here, definitely I will explain when as and when definitely you call to me. Uh, it is the another person is Miss Preet. Preeti, sir, do we have fill circles and OMR sheets with the pencil or black pen? It has to be pencil, HP pencil only, circle darken only. On the guidelines, if you see the examination, please download that OMR sheet also be, that you can understand that actually. I had seen Ashit, your questioner also. Definitely, I will try to explain when you call me to my landline number also be. Okay. Next one is I had already explained the students and what kind of syllabus it is there in the 12th part of the statistics are also be there. Next, I'm moving to the and questions which is already discussed. Now coming to the chapter-wise weightage are also be. I had Mr. Achit, I had seen these questions. Okay. Yes, coming to the questions, mathematics of finance, we are having the 40 questions. Among that, 14 questions are expected to come in the examinations also. This paper, this chapter having the good weightage among all these topics also. Ratio, proportions, indices, and logarithms, combining of all these chapters, four or five questions are expecting for the examination point of view also. If you look at the chapter 6, arithmetic progression and geometric progression, four questions are expecting for the examination point of view also. And next one is equations like quadratic equations, cubic equations are the very important questions for this chapter also be. These five questions are expecting from this chapter also be equations combining of all. And next one is uh, sets, relations, functions, basics of limits and continuity functions are also be very important. And expected number of questions are four or five questions are coming from for this chapter also. Linear inequality, one questions. I had seen Mr. Arshit, your question. Please call me to my landline number. I have not complete, based on your question, I can't be seen all the kind of, I had to complete the overall guidance or also be. I will definitely guide you what kind of course uh, the the answer for that question. If you have any problem, please call to my landline number also be. I appreciate if you call me to my landline number also be. Okay. Next, already I had given my landline number 0120 is my landline number. Please call to me, and after my section or also be I will be there, and you can call Monday to Friday, the office hours only be. But if you have any clarity, that please free to express in the phone number also be. I will definitely uh, send in case of required also mail the answer also be. Thank you for your cooperation. And further, I am moving on to the what are weightage of questions part also only. Okay. Can you able to see my video? Yes. Next one is already now explained the table on that related to the chapter wise weightage of chapters are also. Now coming to the permutation and combinations are also, if you look at this chapter, that is four questions are coming from this chapter also. That is permutations, three questions or two questions, and combinations two questions. Next, application of differential and integral combined of integration and differentiation. Three questions are expecting from these chapters. This is based on the weightage given in the recommended also. Coverage means it is 100% syllabus is of coverage, and of which of business mathematics is 40 by 40 also. Okay. Next one is already I had discussed about the number series, coding, decoding, and odd man out also. For this chapter, five questions are expecting, and five questions are given weightage. Direction test also is five questions are given weightage. Seating arrangements are also five questions are given weightage, and blood relations are also five marks are weightage were given for this chapter also be. Next one is statistics part. Statistics part is very important, and you can be score well also in this chapter also be. Just give me 2 minutes. Just I will be. Yes, statistics part is concerned statistical description of data and sampling, measures of central tendency and dispersion. Combining 13th and 14th chapters, 20 questions are expecting, maximum 20 questions are expecting from this chapter also be. That means 50% of the weightage has been given to this chapter. Out of 40 questions, that 20 questions are expecting from this chapter. So be focus on this chapter also be. Correlation regression also be very important. Five questions are expecting from this chapter, and the index numbers are also be very important, and five marks, five questions are expecting from this chapter also be. And if you look at the students journal also, with this month I had given the good variety of the basics important thing questions are simplified into one chapter. The students journal also, correlation regression also be given in this chapter also be. Please look at that correlation regression chapter also. Probability and probabilities expectations of questions are five questions, but we have to find the expected values and variances of that values are also be combined of all five questions are expecting from this chapter also be. Look at the theoretical distributions. In their theoretical distributions, like binomial, Poisson, and normal distribution, five questions are expecting from this chapter also. Total coverage is 40 marks from this chapter, and 40 to 40, that is 100% coverage is there. Like if you statistics part, good marks you will be able to attend in the examination also be. And main objective is to you have to clear the examination. For that, you have to build up your confidence. Also, be certain topics and statistics are also be very simple and easy. And based on the topics that you can first try to attempt those questions are also be. And you look at the index numbers, correlation, regression, and above actual measures of central tendency and dispersion. Uh, all these chapters are easy, you can easy to understand also be, and you will be able to understand very well also be. And these are the just a simple guidance I would like to add. And how can you read actually the if you look at the ratio and proportions, indices, logarithms, and equations? Next, in chapter wise, I'm just coming to the material also. Read thoroughly the theory given in the beginning of chapter wise and warm up with starting solving MCQs are also given in the ICAI model also. Make a list of all chapter formulas, concepts, and fill them in a, in a word to easy reference are also be actually. If you look at the first chapter also be in the ratio and proportions, what is the ratio, what kind of formulas and applied there, and what is the inverse ratio, what is duplicate ratio, what is triplicate ratio, what subduplicate ratio, what is subtriplicate ratio, like that the examples concern examples are also be given in the materials are also be, and you can focus on them actually. And what is the properties are also be there, and some other problems and examples are also be given, and mixers related sums are also be given, and simultaneously these kind of example also I had good thoroughly studied in this study material also be, and the same kind of examples are also be given in the even in the very important things. So some many students ask like chapter one examples and questions are also be, and the same questions are also be for answers are also be, especially I'm talking about the ratio, proportions, and indices chapter. If you look at the Sarans material, there it has been given in the solutions are also be for this, especially these topics are also questions related to this. And for the business applications related also be certain kinds of allegations and mixtures are also be which has been given in the Sarans are also be. And look at that ratios and proportions, what kind of proportions are also, what is the basic continued production and cross product rules actually, and what are the fourth proportions, and what is the properties of proportions, and like that cross product rule, invertendo, altertendo, componendo, dividendo, componendo, and dividendo, and addendo. Like that, various properties are also be there, and all these product also be there. And then what is the uh, when the when two ratios are in proportion, product of extremes equal to product of means like that, and what is the continuous proportions, like b square equal to ac. So what is the mean proportional, b equal to square root of ac, like that you have to prepare also. What are the laws of indices are also be there. There are four laws of indices also be there. Then you can focus on those terms. Then simplify the algebraic expressions are also be, and logarithmic applications are also be there. These are also be simple logical expressions only. Log a mn base a, log m base a plus log n base a, that is the product form, and a division form, log m by n, log m minus log n, log m for to the power of n, this is log n log m base a. Like that way you have to just practice all kind of change of base, and simple examples first start with them, and LVC lectures are also be just concentrate, and all the examples are also be concentrate, and that would be definitely helpful to you also be. And the first chapters only we were having the little bit more example, more questions, practice questions are there, additional question banks are also be. All these questions are based on the most of them they are related to the laws of indices and logarithmics chapter only. in the few, in the last case, some allegation mixture chapters are also be. If you see the study Sarans material also be, that can definitely helpful to you also be. Next one is the equation chapter. Equations means here the basic applications are there, and in that actually simple equation form and concept of equation various degrees like first degree and second degree, third degree fall only. We have up to the limitation is third degree, that is the cubic equations, and find the number of equations based on the degree of the equation. That is the quadratic means two roots are there, and two roots you can find also. And in case of root is three, that is cubic equation, and cubic equation also be very important for the exam purpose also be. And nature of the roots are also be based on the quadratic equation, and all this you have to practice well. And further, the next important chapter is also be one question which is based on the diagrams and other things, that is the linear inequalities, and that is the developing any equation to descriptive problems are also be there given, and graphing of the linear inequalities into equalities, and determination of common region will also be there in some questions categories only be. And all these questions are very important for this exam point of view also. Next one is we are moving to the mathematics of finance. Practice number of problems in this chapter. Practice variety of numerical example related to the sums, also time value of money. Since the topic is a very good weightage has given, and you should be concentrate on simple interest type, compound interest, effective rate of interest, and coming to the annuity. Annuity means first payment paid the beginning of the year, and first payment paid in the end of the period. And for that future value of annuity, and for that future value of annuity, regular also be. And next one is application of annuities, leasing, a capital expenditure, investment decisions, valuation of bonds, and sinking funds. And all these aspects are very, very important for this examination. Apart from the compound annual growth rate also be there in the study material also, and the syllabus are also be there. And if you see the study for this chapter also be, I had been little bit taken care while answering these questions are also be, and uh, we should be taken care nearest answer only. It has already given in the examination question paper initial first page itself guidelines, and the nearest answer we shall to answer it also be. So this is a very, very important. And what is the nominal rate, and all effective rate of interest. Apart from that, actually perpetuity and a growing perpetuity, all these formulas. Just please focus on this. And next one is the permutations and combinations are also be very, very, very important actually. And permutation, different difference between the permutation and the combination for the purpose of arranging different objects. So number of permutations and combinations where all objects are chosen at different objects are also be. Uh, and various computational texts are also there, and a fundamental principle, and fundamental multiplication rule, addition rule, and permutations with the properties of the permutations, circular permutations, and permutations with the restrictions are also be given in the material also. There you have the two objects are combined, two objects are the two letters are combined like that. There is some kind of restrictions. A, B are sitting together. Such kind of restrictions are there, and those properties you have to study, and based on that permutation formulas and combinations properties, and whatever the permutation and combinations are also relationships are also you have to study. Further, this chapter is very interesting also, permutation and combination. This will be understand the in the even in the it helps to understand developing the logical thinking also be. Next, we move to the further chapter, and that is the sequence and series, arithmetic and geometric progression. And in that chapter also be what is the sequence and series, and what is the arithmetic progression, and what is the first term, and what is the common difference in case of arithmetic progression, and geometric progression, first term, and common ratio in terms of some of the terms of the geometric arithmetic mean, arithmetic progression also, and what is arithmetic mean, what is the geometric mean, all this also be in case of two series are also be there. Further, here some of the first terms of natural numbers, actually some of the squares of the first n natural numbers, some of the cubes of first n natural numbers are also. This will be helpful to understanding the to find the nth term in the series are also be. These are the basics important things for the some arithmetic and geometric progressions given in the study material also be. There are a good number of questions are also there for practice purpose. Apart from that, actually, if you want to understand the kind of basics, first is a few of the A, B, and chapters are very important. Sections are very important for the examination purpose are also be. Next, we are moving to the sets, relations, and functions are also. Understand the concept of this set theory. What is the basic set builder form? And what is the basics of functions are relations are also. Understand the types of functions and relations. So various concepts like one relation function, onto function, into function, types of functions, and what are the various of the sets and power sets, subsets, kind of how many possible sets are possible, like that power set can be, and one function, onto function, bijective function, like that various kind of functions are also be given. Apart from that, actually, if you look at the relations are also, and various types of relations are also be given here, the material also be. One is the uh, reflexive function, and next one is symmetric function and a transitive function. And if all these functions are satisfied, then it is becomes the transitive relation also be. These are the important things that I would like to add for this chapter. After that, limits and continuity basics only be covered here. Don't worry on that aspects are also. That basic formulas you have to study for this chapter also be limits and continuity function. When limits are existing, left hand limit and zero, and right hand limit, if both are satisfied, there is a continuous function. If you draw a graph without any breaks, it will be satisfied, means that is a continuous function also be. This is the basic thing. When it is a limit satisfying this function, then it will goes to it is applied in the differentiation function also. While for drawing the differentiation function, the limits are very much useful. The basics limit theory only helpful there actually. And next one is the in the differentiation also be in the study material, we have given basics only be here. Just algebraic functions are also only be given, and algebraic functions means like that that they are like simple algebraic x square x power n function, and addition function, subtraction function is there, and multiplication is there. All these functions are there. For that, different laws are also be given, and expected functions are also support d by dx of x power n is n into x power n minus 1, d by dx of e power x is e power x, d by dx of e power x log a. See, d by dx of constant is 0, d by dx of e power ax, e power a into e power ax, and d by dx of log x 1 by x. D by dx of constant means constant of function is constant into function. Like that, you have to just categorize the formulas and simplify, and you will write. And before applying the differential calculus, also with all these and functions will be definitely helpful to you. And how to derive the function of a function, implicit functions, parametric functions also, logarithmic differentiation, all these things you have to just simplify with the help of formulas. And apart from that, basic higher order differentials are also be given in the study material also be. Then what is the, if you differentiate the total cost function also, we will get the marginal cost. If you differentiate the total revenue function, it is the marginal revenue functions are you will be obtained. All this definitely helpful to you. Let us come to the application of differential calculus are also be, and these are all given in the page 8.14 and 8.15, 116 and 17. And these applications you have to find the marginal cost, marginal revenue, and apart from that, you want to find the profit or based on the what price it would be fixed, and that is also be obtained with the help of differentiation also be. And now come move to the integration chapter. In the integration chapter also be simple functions only be given, and all these things you should focus on the study material. Then you will be find the area of and integral functions are also be. Now I'm moving to the further chapter. Logical reasoning also be. What kind of questions are there? Just before that moving, just 1 second. If you look at the logical reasoning chapter, there are 4 chapters are there. For that, one is the number series, odd man out, coding and decoding. 4 topics are there. And for these 4 topics, actually, 5 questions are coming for the examination point of view. Just focus on that questions also. And letter series are also be there. Means algebraic kind of series are also be there. How that kind of questions that you will be attempting the examination also be. And if you look at the study material, the series may be like suppose the square series, cubic series, square series minus 1, sometimes cubic series minus 1. Like that, the expressions are going like that actually. And so coding, decoding examples are also given in the study material, and we have one is odd man out questions are also be there, and such questions you should practice apart from study materials from the like previous examinations of banking service examination questions are also be, or like staff service commissions examination questions are also be. That would be definitely helpful to you for practicing in a better manner, and number of questions you will be able to attempt confidently also. And second chapter is a very important thing is you can be able to easily attempt also be. That is like a direction test actually. In the direction test actually, like north, east, west, south, the 4 directions are there. Apart from that, the corners are also be there. North, east, south, west. Like that, the directions are also be there, and whether it is moving towards up, moving towards down, like that, you have to see the questions and which direction it is moving also, and what is 90 degrees from the starting point, and then next 180 degrees, 45 degrees, and all these things you have to look at carefully for the exam purpose also. Already it has been explained in this study material, as well as the even in the last live classes are also even I was joined there in the live sections are also there, and there also we good number of questions related to direction test also be discussed actually. And such questions you practice well and you can able to, just only thing is you have to answer well by practicing only. And apart from that, actually you should be regular practice is required and for these chapters to understand many questions very well also. Next one is this chapter is seating arrangements topic actually. And among all logical reasoning topics, this question may be feeling lengthy also be. And who is sitting immediately right, immediately left, and maximum 5 or 6, 7 questions or 7 persons are there, not 9 also be there, and you have to identify the questions, the persons, and who is sitting middle, who is the sitting left, who is sitting right, immediately left and immediately right, or like that way you have to understand the logic and then you will be able to crack the question also be well. And this is the only little bit lengthy question in the seating arrangement. And in these questions, some conditions are given. Based on that condition, you have to require the arrange the objects either in row or in a circular order only. This is the basic important about the this circle seating arrangements chapter only. Next one is even in the blood relations are all concerned. These also simple questions are there. Little bit sometimes mathematical related operations are also be there. That once you practice well, based on the Staff Service Commission exams or like banking service related exams are also be a number of questions are available, and such questions are also you can practice, and for the more number of questions are also, even though in our study material good questions are given, and you can practice will also be there. Even in the MCQ practice questions are there, even in the our practice module also be there in the in the BoS knowledge portal also there. There also you can practice good number of questions are also there. And now I am moving to the statistical description data and sampling part. And overall, this chapter is very, very important for the beginning of the chapters also be that. What is the statistical description of data here and collection techniques, including distinction between the primary and the secondary data, know about the present on the statistical tabular format, including the technique of creating the distribution, working cumulative frequency, presentation data, textual data, and the concepts of sampling are also be given in the material also. And focus on that questions and have a broad overview of the subject of statistics and their applications, and with the help of the like a collection of data and sampling data, primary data and the secondary data, where it is applied also be, and what kind of presentation of the data, textual forms, and all kind of things are very, very important also. Whatever the questions are given, actually, what are the methods of collecting the primary data, like in the study material, which are given very, very importantly also given. Next one is uh, methods of presentation of data. The types of diagrams are also um, very, very important as far this chapter is concerned, actually. And next one is the sampling. What are the types of sampling are also be there? What are the standard error, sampling error, various method, various sampling methods are also be given in the material also be. Next, move to the for this chapter statistical description of data and sampling. Focus on the section A, section B part also be the theoretical aspects of the question that would be very much helpful you and easy to attempt in the examination are also. Next one is measures of central tendency and dispersion. This is a very important, and various measures of central tendency is there. And we have the mathematical measures are also there, positional measures of central tendency are also there. The if mathematical measures are there, arithmetic mean, geometric mean, and harmonic mean. These are the basically mathematical measures are there. And if the positional measures are there, median, mode are the positional measures of the central tendency actually. And what are the various computational techniques for the discrete data, continuous data, and types of data also be, raw data also be there. And their comparative advantage, their disadvantages while computing these formulas are also be. And what are the various among all the measures of center, which measure is the best measure also? That is also very important. And what are the best measure? Which one is the best measure of the central tendency? And arithmetic mean is the best measure of central tendency also there. When the mode median is used, the best measure of central tendency. When for the open-end classification, the median is used, and when the mode is applied, then like a mode when it is applied in the uh, measures of central tendency. When the kind of like a garment industry, shoemaking industries, the mode is applied there, and where geometric mean is used in the case of ratios like in the that geometric mean is applied also be there. When harmonic mean is applied also be. Such kind of questions are very important when the distance is the same, the speed is varies, then such kind of things also be harmonic mean is also applied also there in the um, measures of central tendency. And various now I'm coming to the dispersion part actually. Now, moving to the dispersion part, we know the in this data is collected. Data is after that data is making to short form, that is with the help of me measures of central tendency. After that, when how the data is spread over actually. For that actually dispersion, how it dispersion is there, and that is the purpose actually to understand how it is varies from positions also, like mean and median and mode also. And in this chapter actually measures of dispersion actually we have like to range, quartile deviation, mean deviation, and standard deviation. Four types of dispersions are also be there in the material also be. And so you focus on the measures of dispersion, and we usage also be. And uh, what are the purpose of understanding the uh, various types of the absolute measures of dispersion, relative measures of dispersion. What is the purpose are also with range, mean deviation, quartile deviation, and standard deviation. These are the absolute measures of dispersion. And the relative measures of dispersion means coefficient of range, coefficient of mean deviation, coefficient of variation, coefficient of quartile deviation. Four types. These are the what are the difference? Absolute means measures of displacement classified measures depends upon the unit of the variable under the consideration, where the relative measures of dispersion unit free. Relative measures of dispersion is not mentioned with the units also be. Whereas absolute measures means it measures in the, exactly in the units only. Okay, this is about the very importance of the measures of central trend, measures of dispersion part actually. Next, move to the important merits and the characteristics of the each measures of central dispersion also. There actually what is the range, where range is applied also. The range is applied in the quality control also. If you want to compare like in a temperature in a day, on the maximum and minimum temperature, what is the range also there. Even in the quality control also be there. There is what is the range means the largest minus smallest value also be there. What is the coefficient of range? Length minus sorry, largest value minus smallest value by largest plus smallest into 100 actually. Next one is the very important mathematical properties are also be there related to the uh, that suppose if you move that y equal to a plus bx. This is the general application. This is the a is the addition or multiplied or subtracting. B is the scale. Okay, this is we called as the origin. This is we called as a scale factorial. In general, just I'm explaining this concept very important for the exam point of view. Most two or three questions are two questions are basically maybe some kind of related questions are also coming for this aspects also. If you see the arithmetic mean range, the add or subtract or questions, it is a mean also be affected by the same. And whereas coming to the mode also be like add or subtract, like mode also be affected by same kind of formulas also. Now I'm moving to the like range. One is range. Next one is quartile deviation. Three is mean deviation. Four then the standard deviation. These are the four types of the like dispersions actually. Absolute measures of dispersions only we are talking about it. If you there is a change in means range remains unaffected by the due to change of origin. This is the change. This is we called already mentioned that change of origin. This will be unaffected means this will be zero. Suppose two adding two or adding subtracting two or something if to every number range will not be affected actually. But whereas if it is multiply or subtract, multiply or division, range will be affected due to change of scale factor only. Change and change range will be change effect of change in scale factor only. Next one is the range formula only. That is, suppose y equal to a new range would be ry equal to modulus of b into rx, new range of x. This is the formula for understanding the new range would be. Next one is we move to the next mean deviation. Mean deviation is also it is based on the absolute mean deviations, and mean deviation it means in the drawback of the range is the only thing is we have taken into the like maximum value and minimum value only, means largest value and the smallest value only. There is a remaining number observations are we ignored only. That is the one drawback for this while computing the dispersion. Whereas mean deviation, if you take the observation, take the mean for that observations, and each observation is subtracted from the mean, and take the average of that. That is means the number of observations. That is 1 by n into summation of xi into uh, average. Like that, mean deviation is computed. Only thing is drawback is the absolute measures means even though it is a negative, we taken into account only positive only. So that is the drawback here. And the next one is the mean deviation is computed from median. Mean deviation is computed from the mode also be there. But above all, mean deviations is computed from the median is the best measure of the central tendency also be. Similarly, coefficient of mean deviation about mean equal to when we talk about uh, all these things, coefficient of mean deviation is equal to mean deviation by from mean by arithmetic mean into 100, and mean deviation is affected by change of scale only. Similarly, mean deviation is also be affected by change of scale only. Now further moving to the aspect like mean deviation is also best measure for open end classification only be. That is also very important for the examination point of view also be. Next one is the various measures of quartiles are also being given. Quartile deviations and various quartiles are also be given in the study material also be. First quartile deviation, second quartile, sorry, second means it is a median only, and the third quartile deviation, and means when data is there, first ascending order or descending order, you have to arrange it. When it is the odd number of observations, n by 2 item is the median, and when n by even number of observation is there, when the average of n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1th item is the median for the, sorry, for the average of that observation is the for the Q2 for that. Median of that item may also be. Next one is the mean deviation is quartile deviation for the Q3 minus Q1, and this and the coefficient of quartile range also be given Q3 minus Q1, and these formulas are very important. The similarly quartile deviation is also be affected by change of scale also. Next, standard deviation is also the square root mean deviation will also be there, which is also be affected by change of origin or change of scale only. These are the various important aspects. And what is the CV is also be there. CV means coefficient of variation is standard deviation by mean into 100 also be there. These are the very important aspects. Just I'm giving here the 2 minutes break for here. Then after that we move to the further aspects also. Technical team. Technical. Hello. Technical. Technical. I want 2 minutes break. Welcome back. Technical? Okay, okay. Now we are moving to the another important aspect, uh, which is for the examination purpose also. And what are the advantage and disadvantages of the various measures of dispersions are also there that has been discussed already. And which if you look at the study material also end of the pages, that is you can understand the various measures of central tendency, various dispersons are also. This will be definitely helpful to you. Now move to the next important concept, that is the probability, concept of probability, definition of probability, theorems of condition multiplication theorem, and like addition theorem of probability. By addition theorem of probability, condition probability and expected probabilities and its applications are very important for the exam purpose are also be. Look at the various types of examples also be there, and the conditional probabilities and various probability of A given B, probability of B given A, and various formulas are also be given related to this conditional probability. If you move to the study material on page number with the examples are also be, that kind of examples are very, very, very important. So you should be able to solve those questions, and you will be uh, uh, can get good marks on that aspects are also be there. And that is like a probable 15.18 example, 15.19 and 15.20 and 15.21 examples are very, very important. Probability of A given A, B, and probability of B given A, probability of A complement by B, probability of A complement by B complement, probability of A complement by B complement. These are the various examples. You try to focus on that. Next, I'm moving to the theoretical distributions. The technique of developing a discrete and a continuous probabilities distributions are also there, and its properties like limitations, applications with examples, binomial distribution, Poisson distributions, and normal distribution. Binomial and Poisson distributions are the discrete distributions, and how it is applied also be. For that, mean variances which are important, and what are the properties of the binomial distribution, and what are the properties of the Poisson distribution also be. What are the special properties of the this distribution for the exam purpose, or also how we can categorize and what are the importance of the when the mean is greater than variance, such kind of things are available, and then it is a binomial distribution, and the trials are independent. Here we have the two trials like a probability of success and probability of failures are there, and these are the two categories. Next, probability of success and probability of failures are, the number of trials are finite, positive integers only here. And next, important properties related to the binomial distribution and mean. And if we move to the Poisson distribution, that is the it occurs where the accidents in the busy shared, like as errors in the very standard study material. Such kind of things are there. Next one is important thing is what are the aspects like normal distribution, where how to draw the normal distribution data, like what are the shape of the normal distribution, normal bell-shaped curve also be. It is the mean and median and mode are equal there actually, and this about the theoretical distribution part. Next, correlation regression. What is the bivariate data and techniques of preparing bivariate distribution? What is joined joint probability, joint distribution, and conditional distribution, and the concept of correlation and regression, and what is the positive correlation, negative correlation, no correlation, and what are the various measures of correlation, and what are the types of correlations are also we have discussed also with you. Apart from that, the bivariate data is there very important how to know correlation, how it can be computed with the help of various formulas are also be given. One is the scatter diagram method. Next one is Carl Pearson's product movement correlation method. Next one is Spearman's correlation and Spearman's correlation coefficient and coefficient of concurrent deviation. Spearman's correlation coefficient and correlation coefficient, and Carl Pearson's product movement correlation. Four methods of correlation is there, and for that various formulas are also be there. Range of the correlation also be given, -1 to +1 also be, and like that means -1 means perfectly there is a negative correlation coefficient between the variables, and the +1 means there is a perfectly positive correlation is there, and the zero correlation means there is no relationship between variables or also no correlation also be, and various next move to the regressions are also be there, and when the concepts of regression is there, when there is a like means using the correlation, what is the change in the degree of the independent effect on the variables on the dependent variables. With the help of regression only, we can change the, we can find the what is the estimation of the variable, like a variable parameters are also what is the marginal values are there. Also, we can forecast the results are also. That is the purpose here, and that is with the help of regression concepts are also be. That is the regression equation x on y and y on x also be there. And what are the regression properties are also be there, and for that the correlation r byx and bxy, all signs are should be same also be there. Just I would like to share the important things for this chapter also. Next, if you see the end of this month, actually there is a students journal also be releasing. For that important concepts and all the aspects, like a summary of this correlation regression also be giving, and you please study that aspects are also, that will be definitely helpful to you. Next one is the index numbers. Index numbers is a very important and easy chapter also be there. From this chapter also be 5 questions are expecting for this chapter also be there. What are the types of first index numbers are also, and types of index numbers are also be important, and what are the simple index numbers. Issues involved in index number and the types of index numbers, price index numbers, quantity index numbers, value index numbers, and what are the, apart from that, construction of index numbers and chain-based index number, and from this actually fixed-based index numbers and the chain-based index numbers are also types of index numbers are also. Then test of adequacy are the 4 types of adequacy are the unit test, time reversal test, factor reversal test, and circular test. These are the 4 types of tests are there. And what are the index numbers that basically which are covered in the our material also be based on the simple average relative, simple aggregate methods, and simple average methods are also be there. Aggregative methods are also there, and relative measures are there. For that, simple also be there, means without any weights, based on only prices, and their relative measures are compared. And one is the aggregative based on the weight, sums on the averages, that we can compare the price of base period to the current period also be. How much change in the index numbers are also. Weighted index number also, weighted aggregate index number, weighted aggregate relatives are also. Now one is the last pairs index number, Cauchy's index number. Last pairs index number, if you look at the last pairs index number is based on the current year base year quantities as weights actually. In the last pair index number, base year quantities as weights. In the Parshi's index number, current year quantities as weights. And whereas Marshall Edgeworth index number is the average of the current year quantities as well as the uh, base year quantities as the weights. Average of the current year quantity as well as base year quantities as the weights. And look at the Fisher's ideal index number. We call as a Fisher's index number. That is they satisfies the both the time reversal test as well as the factor reversal test. So we called as the ideal index number. Fisher's index number satisfies both time reversal and factor reversal test, and it is the geometric mean or like mean of last price and Parshi's index number. That means take into square root of LP. LL means last price into Parshi's index number. Next one is the in the study material weighted average relative method also be there. This is for comparing the based on the price year into the cost of living index numbers are also be used for that. That is the summation of Pn by P naught into sigma into P0 into Q0 into divided by P0 into Q0. That is the nothing but the it is based on the last pairs index number method only. If you see the next one is the chain based index numbers, link relative, chain based index method and link relatives are also this formula is also be very important for the exam purpose are also be there. Link relative of the current year into chain index of the previous year by 100. This is the formula which is used for that. And a quantity index number which is used for the purpose actually generally while computing the industry purpose output only. How much output is changed actually based on the current year output to last year output or for the comparison of the industrial output or like agricultural production. These quantities are very much helpful how much change in the production activities in the country also be. And next one is the value index numbers are also sigma vn by v naught also be. These quantity index numbers are also we have the 5 types are there and like simple aggregative quantities and simple aggregate average quantity of related. The weighted average aggregate quantity index numbers are also. For that, last phase, Parshi's, Fisher's, various types of methods are also there. And this is very important for the exam purpose are also be. Next one is what are the useful of index numbers are also there. The useful is the constructed more the index with the help of index numbers we can find the change in the how much percentage in the so as change in the exam like it is the economic barometers of the country can understand that what is the change in the percentage level of the and the prices percentage level of the quantities index also in case of that, and this will be for the forecast the country's scenario like what are the inflation rates are increasing in the country also be. Next one is the deflated values are also be perfect for comparing the how much the like current value price in the current year and like inflate this will be deflating or it is deflate like this for the adapting the economic time series like some GNP at real prices and GNP at current prices. This will be very much useful there actually for the deflated values of the index numbers are also be. Please look at that aspects are also be formulas are very important. Now move to the test of as adequacy is there. Test of adequacy means there is a 4 types of adequacy is there. Tests are there. That is one all unit test actually. This test is except for the simple unweighted aggregative index. All other formulas are satisfies the test also be requires the formula independent of the unit and in which for which all prices as quantities are quoted actually in that expect like a simple aggregative index number is not satisfied. Rest of the things are all satisfied actually. Next, time reversal test. If you look at the formula here, current year P01 into Q0, P01 into P10 equal to 1. That is the purpose. Here, actually, last pair's Paashi's index number does not satisfy, but Fisher's index number satisfies the time reversal test actually. And the factor reversal test is sigma P01 into Q01 equal to V01. And if you move to the factor reversal test also be, and factor reversal test, Fisher's index number satisfies the time reversal test as well as the factor reversal test also be there. So Fisher's index number is the ideal index number among that. And circular test, and it is the extension of the um, time reversal test. And so here, not Fisher's as well as the large pairs and Fascists are not satisfied. The simple geometric mean of all price relatives weighted aggregative with fixed weights are satisfied the this test, and we call so circular test is satisfied with the simple geometric mean of price relatives with fixed weights are satisfied this test actually. Okay, this is very important for the exam purpose also. Now. Students, if you want to have any queries, like please ask me here actually. And I had seen that Akshit, Mr. Preeti, Sarla Devi, Vindhya, Binu, Chaitanya. If you want to speak, please. Sarla Devi.
Sir, good afternoon, Sir Sarla here. So just I wanted, like we are not finding these question papers, last year question papers in website actually, in institute website. I've just searched everywhere. So we're not getting the last year question paper, It is very easy for us to refer it. It will be a roadmap for us to understand how the question pattern will come. The real question paper of last year's.
Okay. If you see the actually earlier, there is a practice there. Actually, the previous questions papers were not posting in the website actually. In the last year onwards, they have all MCQs papers are available. In the previous means right now it is available from the last two examinations, as and when the new course has been implemented. And so if you can see the latest question papers in the last two attempts in the website also.
But I tried, sir. Actually, I couldn't find. I'm able to find only accounts and business law.
No,
Only the two questions that has been uploaded.
it is there. It is available there. If you see there actually. Otherwise, you text me, then I will send the links also.
Yeah, so please,
You call me, then I will be send the links also. And you mail me, otherwise I will be definitely sharing that links also.
Yeah. Sir, and second thing that, in a question here, can we skip the question without answering to the next, whether it will have any impact on that?
No, actually, it is not. Impact is not there. Actually, it is not question like that. The problem is actually you see that it prioritize the questions which you can able to understand very quickly, and we can easily attempt also. You can if you can skip also then tell me some examples like you can't able to answer those questions are also. Then you can move to that questions also be. Suppose a statistics part is there. The statistics part is very easy also be. So that would be helpful to you also. First you can attempt those questions also.
No, my concern is that if you attended, if this comes wrong, 1/4 will be deducted. Right, sir? If you're not attended that, if not attended also, thought they're going to get 1/4 number, 1/4 marks.
If you are not attempted that question, if it you will not be getting any marks from that actually. It will not be deducted also. In case if it is wrong, it will be deducted.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Next one is Chaitanya.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, please.
Sir, I am asking that where to contemplate this knowledge.
Pardon?
Where to contemplate this knowledge.
Knowledge.
Mathematics.
Okay. You want to say that where you want to get more kind of questions or more knowledge you will be getting, you are saying.
I am saying where to contemplate this that we have learned in classes.
Hmm? Please little bit more examples I can then I can able to where you are facing.
Sir, is just attending the class and writing homework and solving the test is enough to pass in exam?
Okay, such kind of questions you are asking. Okay. Yes, yes, definitely. Look at my dear friend, actually, the question paper is a very basic, simple questions only testing here. Not more than anything. Here, fundamentals only discussing in this foundation level syllabus only. Not any like very deep subjects also be there. So you will be focused on the syllabus, what is given. You will study materials also be there. You will attend the classes are also. Only thing you need to build up your concentration and you build up the confidence only. Then you will be you will easily attempt this examination also. And it is a very simple fundamentals based questions only actually. Anything you wish to say? Wish you all the best. Hello. Yeah. Tamana? Chaitanya? Oh, yes, yes. Tell me. Who is talking? Yes, anybody, please. Pooja? Pooja Yadav? You can speak me in Hindi also. I can understand. No problem. आप हिंदी में भी बात कर सकते हैं, मेरे को प्रॉब्लम नहीं. पूजा बात कर लो बेटा.
हेलो.
हाँ जी बेटा.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर.
गुड आफ्टरनून. बताइए.
क्वेश्चंस कराने के लिए क्लासेस ले सकते हैं क्या सर? जैसे अगर वेबिनार भी ले रहे हैं तो TP1 हुआ है.
क्वेश्चंस आपको कोई भी कैसे करना है इसके लिए क्या अलग सेशन चाहिए बोल रहे बेटा? हेलो. 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 Yes, yes. Who try actually? First you practice well. Any query is there, then you call me also. Okay. Next one is Pooja Yadav. बताइए बेटा. प्रीति, तमन्ना, अक्षित, चैतन्य, करण श्रीवास्तव, सरला देवी, Vidya. Okay. What I understand based on your queries are also. Finally, I would like to just before closing the section or just I would like to give some kind of basic information about this question paper only. This is a foundation level question paper. Here basics only covered here. Here some kind of spelling mistake is the quantitative TA missing. That is the leave it about this. And here basic fundament like means research kind of questions are also there. So keep it in mind, fundamentals, basics, which are important, which whatever they given in the study material also be in the syllabus are also. You focus on that aspects and you practice well. if you have any further queries or also, you can contact me to my landline number also be. Apart from that, actually, you keep on practicing the study material as well as the
हेलो
yes, who is talking, please
पूजा पूजा यादव सर
बताइए।
सॉरी सर वो डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था नेटवर्क इशू की वजह से तो मैं सुन नहीं पाई आपने क्या बताया।
आप पूछ ले, कोई बात नहीं। आपको क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
सर मैं ये बोल रही थी एमटीपी 1 में कुछ क्वेश्चंस में डाउट थे तो उसके सॉल्विंग के लिए कैसे कर सकते हैं, मतलब हेल्प चाहिए हो तो।
आपको कोई भी डाउट है तो मेरे को लैंडलाइन में बहुत बार बताया। कुछ लोग डिस्टर्ब करते हैं, कुछ लोग अच्छा से भी बात करते हैं, ऐसे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं मेरे को। सभी बच्चे मेरे को इम्पोर्टेंट है।
जी जी
ठीक है बेटा, आप मेरे
जी
को लैंडलाइन नंबर में अभी 2 बजे के बाद कॉल कर दीजिए। मैं आपको साथ बात करना चाहता हूँ। दैट इज आई एम विथ यू।
जी ठीक है, थैंक
बात कर ले बेटा। और सरला देवी, प्लीज नोट डाउन माई लैंडलाइन नंबर ऑल्सो भी 0120
यू सर।
0120 3045949। दिस इज द माई लैंडलाइन नंबर। ओके, आप लैंडलाइन नंबर को भी
थैंक यू सर।
कॉल कर सकते हैं, बट टाइम होते ऑफिस की हावर्स में वो कॉल कर सकते हैं। मैं इवन सॉल्यूशंस चाहिए तो भी उसको भी मैं आपको अलग से भी मैं बात करके कैसे समझा दूंगा, ऐसे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। ओके
ओके सर, ओके थैंक यू सर।
अपने तरफ से कॉन्फिडेंटली रखो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। एग्जाम आसानी हो जाएगा। बट सिलेबस पहले देख लो, सिलेबस भी सिंपल सिलेबस होते हैं। ओनली थिंग इज हमारा सब्जेक्ट में जो भी होते वही प्रैक्टिस करने पड़ेगा। ओके बेटा।
जी सर,
और
थैंक यू।
अभी finally, before winding chapter, the success patch section, we have 18 chapters are there. Each category like a business mathematics 40 marks, logical reasoning 20 marks, and statistics 40 marks are there. See the weightage. Based on the weightage, what are the topics are given more weightage are also. Let us focus on those topics are also like mathematics of finance, more weightage is given. Logical reasoning 20 marks are also there, and statistics part 40 questions are also there. And let us combine all these weightage marks are also be, you will be able to successfully write the examinations. This will be helpful for the exam also, and you will be built up on the index numbers, correlation, regression, theoretical distributions, and measures of central tendency and dispersion. And all these topics are very simple, and please focus on those topics also. You will be practice well. Keep on practicing. This will be the you will be able to attempt very quickly also those topics which are easy to attempt also be. And next, anybody wish to say? Anybody have? Then in statistics part, Karan, please talk to me. Please. Karan, you wish to say? Karan Srivastav? Yes, asked. Unmute. Please unmute yourself.
हेलो, गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
Yes, Karan जी बताइए प्लीज।
सर मैं तब एमटीपी वगैरह सॉल्व किए थे और मैंने स्टडी मटेरियल के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए थे, तो स्टडी मटेरियल के क्वेश्चन तो मेरे से इजीली सॉल्व हो रहे थे, बट तब मैंने एमटीपी वगैरह सॉल्व की तो मुझे सॉल्यूशन का पता ही नहीं चल रहा कि इस पे कौन सा फॉर्मूला वगैरह अप्लाई करना है या फिर क्या है, तो सॉल्व भी नहीं हो रहे थे, और हो रहे थे तो टाइम ज्यादा लग रहा था, तो इसको
थोड़ा
कैसे
ये
डील करना
प्रैक्टिस के लिए ऐसे ऐसे एग्जाम में तो थोड़ा स्टैंडर्ड बढ़ेगा एक्चुअली। इट्स क्वेश्चन पेपर है, एग्जाम पेपर में थोड़ा इस पेपर में थोड़ा कुछ स्टैंडर्ड होने के चांसेस है, बट सभी क्वेश्चन है प्लीज, सभी क्वेश्चन है इस बेस में ही होगा एक्चुअली। फॉर्मूला बेस्ड एक्चुअली एग्जाम्पल्स बेस्ड ही होगा, बट आपको पहले बार अटेम्प्ट कर रहा है तो आज थोड़ा अंडरस्टैंड करने में समय लगेगा एक्चुअली। अदरवाइज आप दूसरा अटेम्प्ट भी कर दो और प्रैक्टिस और क्वेश्चंस भी देख लो, लास्ट ईयर क्वेश्चंस पेपर भी देख लो, आपको इजीली
तो
अंडरस्टैंड।
प्रैक्टिस वैसे टाइम सेट करके करना चाहिए या फिर एक एक सॉल्यूशन करके करना चाहिए बिना टाइम सेट करे?
टाइम सेट
क्वेश्चन
करके करना बेटर बेटा, आपको एग्जामिनेशन कंडीशन में लिखना चाहिए जो भी है, बट पहले आपको प्रैक्टिस करो। वो कर पा रहा है नहीं कर पा रहा, एटलीस्ट आपको 60% 70% आपने कर पा रहा है।
ओके सर, ठीक है, थैंक यू सर।
कोई डाउट है तो मेरे को लैंडलाइन नंबर को कॉल करो, कोई बात नहीं।
ओके,
थैंक यू बेटा। नेक्स्ट already good important questions students who has raised related to the question paper and what is the time, how to follow the time management also be that has been discussed here, and many important aspects also be discussed for the exam purpose also be. With this background, I would be closing today's section also be, and if you have any query on this section, quantitative aptitude, please feel free to contact me at my landline number also be. And thank you so much students, and we will be closing today's section also. Wish you all the best for the next examination also, and thank you students. Technical team.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you everybody.